You ever have one of those days where everything just clicks? Or maybe the total opposite, where nothing seems to go your way? Well, what if the key to those days wasn't just random luck, but something happening inside of you? Today, we're going to dive into this fascinating idea called nian. It's all about how our inner world, our thoughts, our feelings, and our intentions, shapes our reality and even our health. So let's get right into it.
Okay, so let's start with a really simple but profound idea. Nothing just happens out of the blue. Everything in our lives has a cause, a reason. You can think of it like a garden, right? A flower doesn't just pop up from nowhere. It needs a seed and it needs the right conditions to grow. This is the bedrock idea we need to really become, well, better gardeners of our own lives, starting from the inside out.
And this is where that huge, universal law becomes super personal. The core message here is that looking after your nian, your inner state, is just as vital as what you eat or how much you exercise. It's a direct connection. The health of your mind and heart has a real, tangible impact on the health of your body. So let's get down to it. What exactly is this nian thing? The name might sound a little complex or foreign, but I promise you, the concept itself is something you already know. Just think of it as a snapshot of your entire inner world at any given moment. In a nutshell, nian is your internal state, right here, right now. It's not about yesterday, and it's not about tomorrow. It's simply the answer to three basic questions. What's going through your head? What are you feeling in your gut? And what direction are you leaning in? The combination of those three things, yep, that's your nian. To really get a handle on what's going on inside, we can break nian down into three different but totally interconnected layers. And once you see these three parts, the whole idea just kind of clicks into place. And here they are: thought, emotion, and intention. It's so important to see how they flow together. These aren't three separate boxes. They're constantly influencing each other. Your thoughts can change your emotions, and those two together totally shape your intentions. Let's look at each one a little closer. Okay, first up is thought. This is basically that running narrator in your head, that constant voice that's always observing and commenting on things. It could be something as simple as, ugh, I'm tired, or a goal like, I really want to make more money, or even a judgment like, this person isn't treating me very well. Next, that thought creates an emotion. This is the energy, the actual feeling that bubbles up inside of you. It's that feeling of anxiety that might follow a worry thought, or the rush of happiness from a positive one. Emotions are like the fuel that gives your inner state its power. And the third piece of the puzzle is intention. This is where your thoughts and your feelings start pointing you in a specific direction. It's that subtle push or pull you feel right before you take action, that desire to lend a hand, that inner drive to crush a goal, or even that instinct to just get away from a bad situation. All right, so we've got the three pieces: the thoughts in our head, the feelings in our heart, and the direction we want to head in. Now let's put it all together into one simple, powerful formula that makes this whole concept super easy to remember. And here it is. This is the key takeaway, the main event. Your nian is simply thought plus emotion plus intention. See, it's never just one thing. It's the dynamic mix of all three. So when you think, I really want to succeed, and you feel that little jolt of determination, and you form that inner commitment to act, that whole package right there in that moment, that is your nian. Now, understanding this formula is awesome. It's a great first step, but it immediately brings up a much, much bigger question, which is, okay, so what? Now that we know what nian is, why should we even care? Why is it so important to pay attention to it? And that, right there, is the million-dollar question. If our inner world is just this constant storm of thoughts, feelings, and intentions, how does that actually affect our outer world? Why is mastering this inner game so crucial for our health, our happiness, our everything? It's a lot to think about, and we're going to dive into the answers next time. Thanks for joining me.